Alright, hey guys, we are on the Erie Canal on the Mohawk River going into lock number 8. This is 8th one. We started on the eastern end, we're going west. And I'm going to explain the lock system. Anyway, there's a dam right here. This dam's holding up the Mohawk River. But to the left of the dam, we have the lock. So they've opened these 2 yellow gates here, and we'll go in and they'll shut the gates. And there's the lock master up there. He controls these locks. They've all been real nice guys, easy to work with. And we are on the ADRIFT at last, which is Jan and Tim McCord's boat. As Captain Tim behind the glass, you can't see him. And here's Admiral Jan back here. She's going to help with the boat. What you do, you enter the lock. See, those gates up there are closed. There's a little bit of water leaking through, which is pretty normal. We've seen that on all of them. But we're going to pull up here and we're going to tie the boat off. You have to tie it off so you don't float around, because when they start letting water in, it gets really turbulent and pushes the boat around. And you don't want the boat to hit this wall very hard. So we get about halfway in the lock, and then we're going to stop. So I'm going to go back here and show you Admiral Jan and see what she does. And these white things, those are big balloons, heavy duty balloons, and they call fenders, and they keep the boat from rubbing up against the side of the concrete. And there's Birdie there pitching in her 2 cents too.
Grab this rope.
Oh, Birdie's getting into action now. She's going to pull us up to the side.
All right, what do I do with this? Just hold it. I'll put it over on the inside, but I don't care what to do. Just because the reason it's got a rubber thing on it is to let somebody else do it. You don't tie to it?
I'm going to look, see if they're closing the gates back here yet. All right. Uh-oh, they must have a problem. Instead of that gate closing, it's opening. That's not what it's supposed to be doing.
Just hold on to them. Yeah.
So here's Captain Tim.
What? One more bump, we're going to have company in the camera. Roger, stand by.
What are they saying, Tim?
He said you just hold on to the ropes. I guess the turbulence is not going to be there.
Those.
Go back.
One of the gates didn't close a while ago. Anyway, we are waiting for the gates to close, which is going to take a minute or 2. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to answer some questions for you guys while we're waiting. This is Brick. Brick is the boat dog. And this right here this is Brick's bathroom. It's actually AstroTurf, but Brick thinks it's grass. So he does his business on that little green patch of grass. Brick's pretty low key, but he's a real sweet dog. He ain't bitten anybody yet. And once again, Birdie is holding the rope, keeping us tied to the side of the lock so we don't float off. Alright, and there's your front lock. It's still shut. And let's look at the back again. Uh-oh. They still not closing. Oh, I see why they're waiting. There's another boat coming up. See it? We're going to have 2 boats in the lock. That's why we're waiting. Well, that's going to give me time to give y'all a tour of the boat down in the bottom. Below deck, I guess is the correct terminology. All right, This is the captain's chair. This is where Captain Tim sits and drives the boat. All of his controls and computers and maps. And this is where you can sit in here with him. And this is going down into the galley, which is the kitchen. This is where Jan does her wonderful cooking. And we asked Jan if she was going to make cottage cheese pancakes, and she said next time we go to a grocery store, we are going to get some cottage cheese so we can make cottage cheese pancakes. And this is a little dining room here, very comfortable. So you look out there, that's the concrete wall. And here's the other boat we were waiting on. Here is Admiral Jan holding on to the rope here. Alright, now we see the gates are closing. Yeah, now we're going to get going. See, they're closing those gates of the lock. I say this is the 8th time we've done this so far. Alright, they've closed the gates. Now, in a minute,
I'm hoping you weren't gonna fall in.
they're gonna start pumping water in here.
I don't like these kinds.
All right, you'll see the water start boiling up in a minute. I'll show you.
No, he's holding it up top.
All right, the water comes up from underneath the bottom, and you'll see it pushes the boat around pretty bad. That's why you got to hang on real tight to the sides. And they have not turned the pumps on yet. All right, you see how high up we're looking to see that gate? Once we get out of here, we're going to be up at that level. It's going to raise the boat up that many feet. See, there's Tim down there watching. Getting ready to go up. All right, we are now going through the galley. I'm going to go down these steps. I'll turn a light on when I get down here. This is the master bedroom. This is where Tim and Jan stay. Let me find a light. Okay, here is the guest bedroom. This is where Birdie and I stay. See, it is very comfortable. This is not like camping out in a tent at all. This is the front of the boat. It's up above us. We actually have a skylight right there. And we have little portholes in the window that we open up at night to let the breeze come through. And I'll show you the bathroom. If I can find a light. Here we go. The bathroom is very compact. Is a good term to use as the shower. There's the toilet, which is more the size for Wilder and Alma than an adult, but it works. And here's a little room where Wilder and Alma would be sleeping if they were here. And Cyrus too. We could put Cyrus up at the top. So this is, now we're going back up another set of steps. Alright, now we're on the captain's chair level, but we're going to go up one more level. This is a fun level up here. Okay, let me show you the water coming in while we're here. I'm up on the top level. Alright, you can't really see the water. The water's being pumped in now. There's our flag. There's our boat, our emergency boat. If we ever need, if we were in the ocean, we could take that boat and go inside to the harbor. There is your emergency raft, right, life raft.
Next two blocks, 9 and 10 are port side tied on.
All right, and you can.
And I'll give them a call down your number.
There's the lock master giving us some direction. And here's where
Women always tell me, we're the ones that
Captain Tim can actually drive the boat from up here. But see how we are actually going up. We are rising up quickly. See, the sign says Lock E8, Scotia, New York. That's where we are. We just left Schenectady. Westbound lock. The next lock is 4.82 miles. We're going to the west, so we'll have another one in about 5 miles. We are up here on this level, getting this to this level. All right, that's pretty much here. As the grill where we cooked steaks last night. Delicious as always. So let's go back down. And Bertie is still faithfully holding the boat, pulling.
I had that a minute ago. I wasn't strong enough to pull the boat back.
It takes a lot to pull this boat back.
Yeah. Talking on my watch. Yeah, secret agent. Secret agent woman. I'm trying to pull it. I can't pull it back. Speedy, could you help me pull this down?
Here, where you want me to go?
Never mind.
What you want me to do?
Just pull a little bit. We're going to pull it back so
Okay.
Jan's struggling.
All right, we are pulling the boat back.
Here, I'll hold your phone. You pull
Well,
it
you
for a
careful
second.
now.
I am. I wasn't strong enough to pull it. This is the, because you're pulling against. Uh-oh, I messed it up. I'm not. You see those things right there? You're pulling against those too. Those are the, what do you call those things? Bumpers, fenders. See them stuck between the boat and the wall? And then I'm trying to move the boat back toward Miss Jan. There's Miss Jan, so it'll be secure. But I wasn't strong enough to pull this big boat back. I can hold it steady. But when it's next to the wall, it takes some muscle. You got it?
You want to trade places?
Sure.
Here.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to let Bertie and Brick take that over. All right, we are up on the bow of the boat where the anchors are. These are the anchors that locked us in place last night. And the water level is just about up to the top. See the water on each side of that door? You know, we were way down low before, now we're right up even with it. So they're going to open that gate in just a minute. And then we'll be on this lake and we'll be on our way. Bertie's still pulling our boat in place. And there's Captain Tim behind the glass. Here's Brick keeping an eye on everything. Here's the front of the boat. Here's the old dam system that they've got. A lot of dams up here on this river controlling the water flow. There's an electric generator somewhere on one end. I guess it's over here. There's an electric generator on every one of these dams over there on that end, producing electricity. And there's the lockmaster standing right where he's standing, to where it's going to open up at. And I Don't know why it's not opening. These things don't happen real fast. But this system is free. They do not charge boats anything. Owned by the state of New York. And these locks will open and close for you. All you have to do is show up. Bunch of nice guys running them. I think one of them must live right there. We're headed west on the Erie Canal, going toward. Here we go. Hear that noise? There it opens. So that means we will be on our way very shortly. Trying to think of some more questions you guys had. We anchored last night out in the middle of the river. We you know, no use in staying in a motel or anything like that, but we have everything we need on this boat. Very comfortable. No boats came by. It was not rough at all. So I think we might stay in a motel, maybe a slip tonight. Mr. Tim also has something on this boat that's really neat called thrusters. Right on the front and left, two on the front, two on the back. They push the boat left or right. It makes it a lot easier to maneuver this big heavy boat. How's that noise you just heard? So here we go. We are leaving lock number 8, headed down up the Mohawk River. Say goodbye to Birdie. Bye Captain Tim and bye Admiral Jan. We are heading up the Mohawk. See you guys later.